challenging to look at scenarios for this last weekend and not focus just on the games at hand, or how do you guys look at that?
It is hard. I'm not going to lie. A few of us watched the Minnesota Rutgers series yesterday. But at the same time, as long as we take care of our business, I mean, the rest will speak for itself. So, I mean, we just gotta do our thing and, I mean, just see what everybody else is doing.
You buying Purdue T-shirts or anything like that? Just in
No,
case
I mean,
you-
we were rooting for the Knights yesterday. That's for sure. But no, I mean, I whatever happens, and so I mean, we can't control that.
Given the way Penn State has struggled, is it a different kind of challenge to get up, for a team maybe that's struggled this year a little bit?
No, not at all. I mean, Coach Erstad has said it all year. Like, we just can't roll the balls out there and go through the motions, and we have to treat everybody as if they're the same. And if we do that and we play pitch by pitch and play with the conviction that we are known for, then we'll be fine.
What have you seen in Penn State watching them so far?
I have not seen a single bit of footage on Penn State at all. So I usually just go there and when I'm pitching, especially, like, I just let Coach Silva call the pitches and I try and execute them the best way possible.
What's kind of been the key for you your last few starts with kind of getting you off on a good start?
Mainly the mechanics. Right before the Ohio State series, I worked a lot on some mechanic issues, and I feel like I cleared those up a little bit. And then just mentality. I tend to fall apart there in the fourth, fifth inning, and so my goal is just to keep pounding strikes and trust my off speed and just let my defense work.
Mentally, do you have to prepare any differently? I know you're going to be on the road here for quite a few days in a row.
No, not at all. I mean, I just try and go out. I just try and make the same routine as if we're here, and we usually do a pretty good job of that with the weight room and stuff like that, and with the amount of sleep I can get. And so, as long as I can get up at a decent hour and hit the weight room in the hotel, then I should be okay.
We heard a little about your travel schedule being on the road maybe 10 days, a lot of flights and buses. How do you just keep loose and relax throughout all this travel?
I don't really know. I mean, we haven't really done this. We haven't really been on the road for a whole week, 10 days, that way. So I'm sure Coach Erstad has some sort of way of easing the pressure, easing all the tension, and so I mean, practices won't be long. I see that we're going to a Pittsburgh Pirates game, so that'll be relaxing. So there's always something.
How would you say that California road trip back on spring break kind of helped you prepare for this kind of a 10-day road, Sam?
I mean, it was definitely a long week. We just went at it with the mentality of just pitch by pitch, and as long as we take care of our business, then the rest will speak for itself.
Does it help that you've been to Bloomington already this year, that you played well at the place the Big Ten tournament's at?
Yeah, I mean, we have a feel of what the field's like. I mean, it's all turf, but we also don't know how other teams play on that field. But we know how we can play, and I'm looking forward to it.
You've been through these final weekends here before. How does this one kind of stack up, just in terms of what's on the line, kind of the vibe, that sort of thing?
It's definitely exciting. We've sort of been a part of this last year, but this is a lot more exciting. Just with all the teams that are like in contention of making the tournament, winning the outright title. It's going to be an exciting weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing who's all in the tournament.
Do you feel more optimistic about the postseason this year, or at least more prepared for the postseason than you did last year, maybe?
I personally, yes. I just, with these last few starts and how well I've done, I just need to continue to execute and repeat that, and by doing that, I'm pretty excited for it.
I know you guys have a long ways to go, but in theory, what would a Big Ten regular season title mean for the program for you guys?
I think it's just a stepping stone. I mean, ever since Coach Erstad's gotten here, he's done a great job, and I mean, came a little slower than we would have hoped, but once it's done, it's going to be exciting, and you better watch out in the future.
Sounds good. Okay.